And Inky. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to we're just going to look at the stage 1 boss, and I'm just going to use that to show to show the mechanic, because it's easy to say it, but it's different when you play it. So 2 buttons. Your fire button works like a cave style, where you can tap it for your basic fire, then you can hold it to slow down the ship and get like a beam. And your second button is your bomb and warp. So if you tap the button, you bring up the warp option, and then you can maneuver within that circle. Or if you hold a button, you'll get a bomb, which has like a delayed timing, which understanding that delay is the key to the game. So here, I think first we use warp. All right, and you get little iframes at the end of the warp, and I'll try to show that here. Now you can use bomb, and you also get iframes at the back of the bomb, so you can warp to get through stuff, or you can bomb to get through things that aren't solid objects. And then bomb gets you cancels all the bullets, gets them to be these tiny metals, and you get a lot of points. You get a lot of points being consistent with that. I try to have bomb queued up pretty much all the time, unless there's certain stage elements that I know that I'm going to need to have warp for, or like to really time the bomb for. And you can do it really quick. So you see right there, I like landed, basically. I keep fucking this up. So that's the basics. It's very awkward at first. It's very weird at first. It feels very different. But once it clicks, it has a really nice rhythm to it that I really like. The thing that really got it to click for me was to like tap the warp button without moving the stick. So just be like it's like a very deliberate like tap the button then move. So it's just kind of like really like separating your intention. So yeah, like tapping and then moving it. And what happens is if you hit the warp button and you extend all the way to the outside of your circle, then it automatically warps. If you just hit it and stay within the circle shrinks, but you kind of like, you get a lot more time that way, so you can position pretty accurately. All right, I like this guy. I think he's a good compromise of speed and the stock. So here, we're really trying to push. We're trying to let these guys onto the screen, and then we're going to catch their bullets, get points off those bullets with the bombs. And that's kind of the strategy for most waves, unless there's a reason not to, which would usually be saving your meter for what it's worth, saving your cooldown for like an obstacle or bomb. So like here, like I probably should catch bullets on this guy, but I want to make sure that I have bomb to go through the obstacle, so I get medals instead of using warp. Warp is your panic option, and bomb is your planned option. We'll go back. Yeah, we'll see the next one. The big tank enemies on this stage, these guys, the bullets cancel, which gives you the ability to save your cooldown, which is what I'm gonna call it. To use bomb on here. Bomb on this guy. Get some points. Right, this guy gets to cancel. You can save your stuff. Or not. And then here, just keep everything off the screen. Just to keep the screen clear. So getting the chain. So here, you get the chicken, get the treasure, and then one-shot this guy with a bomb. And now here, hold on to everything's got to be really quick, and that maintains your chain. One thing that's cool is that like pickups keep your chain going. Like power-ups, hitting obstacles keeps your chain going. So one of the big things for getting a nice score is having a high multiplier when you hit the bosses. And you can... So this is kind of cool. So when Z-Warp came out, Days from Schmoptopia broke that game into tiny pieces. His score is ridiculous, and he got the whole thing on the first boss, just milking the boss. Now, you can milk this boss a little, like for a bit, but like there's a timer that you don't see that actually destroys your ship. So you'll see. I don't do it in this run, but you'll see, like, if you try to milk it at a certain point in time, you'll see like a check engine light go on, and then your ship just explodes. So you can, like, kind of, you can get more points out if you want to. Yeah. Which, again, like, if a lot of people are playing for score, maybe that'll get pushed out, and you'll be incentivized to figure that kind of stuff out. But right now, very few people playing this game. So right there, I landed right on the energy beam, and it was fine. Same thing. So you get, like, some iframes, which is really nice, and you can use them purposefully. But right here, I'm just trying to catch as many bullets as I can. Like I said, like, you can push this out, so I'm not, like, super interested in speed killing this boss. There's no benefit to it. The longer you can stay on there, the more you can get your points up. So that's like a pretty decent score for the first stage. That's like a top 10 score already. So what I was doing there is just, like, keeping the screen clear, get my multiplier up, and then and catching stuff in bullets. Now here there is a lot of obstacles, so I don't mess around too much with bullets, because I kind of, just to remember what I need in different places. So here you need to have a warp. You can't blow through these walls. I dropped my multiplier. See, these pickups also keep it going, so those are important to maintain it. But you get it back pretty fast. I don't think it's that punishing, to be honest. It's really the bosses that you really want to have it up on. You let these get some bullets on, man. That's really your stage points. And I think blowing up, like, obstacles, having the big medals. Fuck that up. Alright, now get these chickens up. You just rush into the top and getting the chickens up is what maintains your multiplier. So now you have, like, a full 16, got a full clip on ball. The story of this game is very, it's like hairist. Hairist? Baldist? It's like people with hair against people without hair. And I think that's really messed up. Even though I'm a hair person. I'm a person. Even though I'm a person of hair, I'm a bald ally. My best friend's bald. I like a lot of bald people, actually, a lot. I think it's really messed up. I'm a friend of the bald community. Alright, yeah, now here, you're just getting the bomb and getting it as close, like, you want to hit that, like, that inner ring with your bomb if you can, and then you have the most space to maneuver around the screen afterwards. Otherwise, it's a little tight. Ideally, again, like, if you had the timing down and you're pretty tight, ideally you're bombing through these warps. But I just can't get it. I just can't get it going in here, I don't think. That is warp. And see, I landed right on a bullet, and it erases the bullet. So you have like a nice like iframe buffer at the end of it. Bombs will get you more points if you were bombing through. But look at, you get such nice points for bombing obstacles. Now here I use the bomb vulnerability or invulnerability, and so you just walk right through it. But because the timing's a little off, it makes it difficult. This is the only time I've ever not got hit on that part. I don't know if there's a better way to do it, but that's the only time I ever didn't get hit. I can't believe how many lives I have at this point. I don't know about needing that power up. So it's probably like a cool little trick you could do there. Right, yeah, I get a couple bullets onto the screen here. Not too many, because I'm not super familiar with this part of the stage. I've only played it a couple times. I kind of remember what you want to do. See there, I used the bomb. Now, I screwed up here. So somewhere there, yeah, preferably to bomb the obstacles. And look, you get tiny little warps, too. So you're pretty safe if you can react. That's where I landed right on the beam. So that's the probably the limit of your thing, of your iframe. Oh, and I should have mentioned those enemies. I've been stuck on those forever. Those last 2 tanks, you have to kill with a bomb, or you don't kill them at all. Patterns are pretty easy. I usually just try to stick under the one that doesn't have the big arrows coming out, and it's pretty easy compared to the other ones. I shred this guy up pretty quick, and then here just time your bomb so that the obstacles land and you get some points out of it. I wouldn't use work at all on this guy. Like, he just got rocked. That was such a that was really fast. This stage is the killer. Yeah, see these obstacle walls that come down? Honestly, I'm so bomb happy that that's kind of like how I'm doing it. And I would let these guys on the stage for their bullets are really good. They got really good bullets. Letting them on, you get some nice points. Again, bombing is ideal, but you need to be able to react to this stuff because, like, until you memorize the pattern, it's pretty brutal. You're gonna get hit later. Now the obstacles start shooting bullets. It's like, oh my god. Yeah, it's pretty safe to let these guys shoot their bullets on the screen. Yeah, here's where it gets nasty. And again, just having the instinct to prefer bomb is messing me up on here. God. And I'm pretty sure at this point in this run, this is the furthest I've ever got. So I'm kind of winging it through here. Like, yeah, playing it safe. I'm like, just. I'm pretty sure. Or no, I'm sorry. I think did I get to the boss before? It doesn't really matter. Let that thing drop on you. There you go. Letting that thing drop at the bottom of the screen was just my just to assume that that's how I had to maintain the chain. This guy, this is like all pretty funny. Pretty sure it's my first time. I've gotten back there since, and I get beat up pretty bad. So I squeak through with 1 tank of gasoline, which represents your stock. This is my best score so far at this point, but it's not the best. It's not the best score on PC. PC, I think, is 2 something million. 2.4. I think it's like 2.4. I think. Now here, I do wonder. So these guys, the bullets cancel when you and turn into metals when you get when you hit them. I had to work through that one, but I do wonder if there's any benefit to just letting their bullets get on the screen and then canceling them later, or canceling them out with the bomb. Ugh. You can shoot through those obstacle parts too. It takes a long time. You don't get much benefit from it. But if you're stuck, you don't have to get hit. If you just, take one out. This is a really fun stage to not know what's going on. The other stage before it, stage 4, it's just like, just smacks you around and punishes you for not expecting just obstacles to shoot bullets that come at you. But this is really fun. And this again, like this could probably get milked. You get a ton of points on just this boss alone. The stage in this boss alone is crazy. honestly, if you played pretty safe just to get to this stage and then start goofing around, you get a pretty high score just doing that. More than most. When you get hit, all all the bullets on screen get canceled. So again, if there was if there was a lot of people playing for a score, I'd be curious to know if there was points like here. Like, is it worth it to trade a stock to cancel every bullet? It could be. Now, you might realize that last boss was called Finaldo. He ain't a Finaldo. So I don't know if this is like, I wasn't expecting this. I was already doing my little my celebratory, which I gotta stop doing. So I was totally out of sync, unprepared for this guy. I couldn't get like my rhythm right, and so I keep running into stuff. I'm super confused. And now I just got hit. And that's it. That's the end of it. I'm not sure if that's the actual final boss. I'm not sure if there's like a TLB or something, but that's it. I don't have much else to say about it, but I hope kind of like seeing how I play, gives you like gives you like a breakdown of how this game is, how it plays. I mean, yeah, you could see. So that's like a big difference from. There's some big gaps on that leaderboard, and I'll tell you, like it's this game could really get pushed out. Now, I'm not saying that it's like this high technical kind of like, is this going to be a classic for the ages? No, but it's super fun, and like I like that. It's interesting when you find these like smaller games that nobody's playing. It's like, it just feels like the Wild West. Like everything's so open. They're like fun quickies for most people. But because of that, because like they're not like people aren't jumping in too much, is you just have all this like space to play and build confidence. I'm gonna cut all that out.
Loud.